this Robin. Hey, what's up you guys, ShartimusPrime here, doing another Batman figure review on the NECA 1989 movie Batman figure, along with the Diamond Deluxe Batman 89 Blu-ray. And I gotta say, big thanks to Mr. Phils for giving me the heads up on this. I bought this off of eBay. I think it was NECA's official eBay account is where I got it. This is the Blu-ray that comes with the 25th anniversary edition, all new Batman, the birth of the modern blockbuster. So we're gonna get some new special features on here. I'm looking forward to watching that. I have not opened this yet. And this figure over here, I'm very stoked for. I really like the packaging over here. I think it was Kenner that had the packaging like this with this gold pattern, so nice homage to the original Batman toys from the 89 movie. Then you get Batman standing up right over there. Then you get this little newspaper clipping from the Gotham Globe. If you want to read the little article over here, you can pause it now. And then coming around on the other side, not much else going on. Alright, let's get to it and crack these things open. So here's the figure out of the packaging, along with the Blu-ray, which I'll show off more in a second, but just looking at this guy really quick over here, this is a very, very cool figure. A couple of weird little things about it, though, that stick out to me, which I'll talk about, but for the most part, man, I am very, very excited to have a 7-inch scale 89 Batman over here. This is just really cool. We got this nice cloth cape. Oh man, I'm digging it now. So this Blu-ray right here, I have the Diamond Luxe edition, and I always hate this thing with like steelbooks and stuff. You have this extra piece in the back over here, so that's a little weird. But all you're really getting, or from what I understand, that's new about this is you get an extra disc over here that kind of has like this 20-minute featurette, and ooh, like you can see the Jack Nicholson, the Michael Keaton right in there. It's very reflectant material or whatever, or finish they have on these. You can see the bat signal right over there. There's Batman, there's Joker, and there's Batman again. Little interesting thing is that they don't have the little peg thing that sticks out from the middle. You just like pick these up from the top, and then like there's this little lip right here that holds them into place. And you just fold this up, and this is actually magnetized. It holds together with some magnets over here. So I've never owned Batman on Blu-ray. I do have that 4-pack DVD set or whatever, but this right here has a lot of special features on it on just the regular disc 1. So please tell me in the comments, does your regular version of the Batman 89 movie have just all these same special features over here, or is this stuff extra because I got the Diamond Luxe edition, and then of course we get this extra disc right here? I have a feeling that everybody else has the same disc 1, and then all I got was just this extra disc 2, which is more or less the same thing that I saw in the special features over here. You know, it's just like the people that are getting interviewed are a little bit older, and there's no Jack Nicholson getting interviewed. This thing has some weight to it too, you know what I mean? But anyway, going back to the figure over here, he's got a pair of fisted hands right there for the boof pow pang and all that. You got some really nice stitching and detailed sculpt in these. These all have just a solid black color, kind of a glossy black paint going on with them. You can see some nice textured detail right there, those little bumps and everything. I think these came out very nice. Then he has one right hand that is supposed to be for the grapple gun, and it holds the grapple gun very nicely. And here's a look at the grapple gun, looking pretty cool. See the little silver bits right there, got that gold paint right there on the grapple itself. I think this is pretty dope. And it just plugs right into this hand right over there, and it looks pretty good. For the left side, you get a batarang holding hand, and it looks like one of the fisted hands. One finger sticking out right over there, and then it's got a little port. And this definitely doesn't fit well for the grapple gun, but you can put the batarang in there. And it holds okay. It's very loose with this left side. And here's a look at the batarang. Nice silver right there on the tips. I like that. And then looking at this side, not much going on. So I find it easier to have him actually hold this with the batarang hand as well, and it's a little bit more of a secure grip, so it's not going to fall out as easily. One of my favorite parts of the figure is this head sculpt. I really like it a lot. I really think this captures the likeness of Michael Keaton as Batman. I think it really looks great. It would have been nice if they painted his eyes blue though. I do notice that he does have black eyes. That's one thing I could really remember, is you could see Michael Keaton's eyes through the suit pretty well, because he had like really bright blue eyes. Now looking at it closely, the pink paint apps right there on his mouth look a little strange. Kind of looks like he's got lipstick on, but really from farther away it does blend in a little bit better. And then looking at this cowl and everything, look at that. It really looks like it's made out of, you know, the rubber material that the suit was made out of. I think that's really cool. You get a little bit of gappage right there between the nose and his actual face and everything, and you could actually lift this up a little bit and see an actual nose sculpted in there. So it looks like NECA actually sculpted the face and then just put this headpiece right over it, which I think is a great move. And looking on the back, you can see all the textured details over here. I really like the Batman logo and how it's actually sculpted in there, and the paint apps came out very clean as well. There's no splotching or anything like that. If you have the Batman 89 movie video game version of this figure, it's the same sculpt. I really like how the bodysuit looks right over there, or the torso section. It's actually like this extra piece that's detached from the lower section. For any Marvel Legends collectors, the 2-pack Winter Soldier figure, that's what this reminds me of right over here, how this just lays in front and kind of hides that torso joint. Nice belt sculpted and painted over here. I like this yellow. Nice wrinkles sculpted in there. There's his very large poofy thighs. And then we have some really cool Batman boots right over there. Again, this is sculpted very well, and I really like what they did here with the foot. So you don't have limited foot articulation. This whole section right here is actually attached to the foot. And then we're getting some nice glossy black paint right there for the back of the thigh. You can see how this is the matted. And then he has some peg holes and treads right there at the bottom of the feet. Here's looking at the back of the figure with the cape over his head. Yeah, so you can see that extra flat piece right there on the back that I was talking about. And I didn't really get to look at these little parts right over here. You know, you can see the little spikes right there from the gauntlet. I think that looks really nice. And then there's the bat butt. Now, what's really cool about this, though, is that I think the figure has more articulation than the actual Michael Keaton Batman suit had, because you can get this guy to look up just a little bit. And in the special features, it's kind of funny. There's a couple of still shots of Michael Keaton trying to move around in that suit. It's kind of funny. You can look down a little bit as well. You get some neck rotation right here, and you do get some neck pivot. So quite a bit of head articulation. Like I said, this is all attached as one piece, which I think was a good move. His shoulders move outward. I can't get the left shoulder to move outward more than that. I'm sure if I got a hairdryer it would, but the right one can move all the way up that much, and they can both rotate forward. He has an elbow bend right there, and he has a swivel at the elbow. He has forearm swivel, and then the hands are on ball joint. And these interchangeable hands are really easy to pop in and out. Like I said, he does have a diaphragm joint over here that can rotate, it can pivot, and it crunches forward and back actually pretty well. You can see how much it's crunching forward and back right there. And he also has similar articulation with the waist joint. The waist joint's not letting it spin so much, but you do get that pivot over there, and it does crunch forward and back a bit at the waist. He also has hips that move outward that much. You can kick forward, and it does move back a little bit. You get some upper thigh rotation. Single joint right there at the knee. He does have rotation at the knee. Then the ankle can move down a little bit. It doesn't really move up, rotates side to side, and you do get an ankle pivot. So this Batman figure up to the top of his ears is a little over 7 inches tall. Here's our 89 Keaton Batman compared to a bunch of other Batmans. We got our Jim Lee Batman, your Greg Capullo Batman, your Christian Bale Batman, animated Batman, Mayor West Batman, and classic Batman. Your Batman party? We don't party. Why? Because we're Batman. And of course, series next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So here's Batman in that infamous wingspan pose. You know, I got this arm to move up with the hairdryer. Doesn't look too bad. I wish I had some poles or something to make the wings stick out, kind of like the Hot Toys 89 Batman. Ooh, still want that. Very, very pricey. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the figure, and hit the subscribe button over here for more videos, and also to enter in a chance to win this figure for free. ToyNewsEye.com is doing a giveaway, so you gotta subscribe to my YouTube channel, you gotta subscribe to JC's YouTube channel, annotation right over there, and that'll automatically enter you into a drawing. And on December 24th on the Toy News Eye Facebook page, it'll be announced who won the free Batman figure. It won't come with the DVD, you'll just get this figure right over there. And if you want to see my review of the Kotobukiya Damian Wayne statue, click right over there. And if you want to see my review of the DC Collectibles Thrasher Suit Batman, click right over there. I hope you guys liked the video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Crispy.
It moves,